Hey all, I'm Ultraviolent4 and this is part 4 of our Naga Wanderer of Ellie run. If you didn't catch the maybe second half of the last episode, this playthrough got really hard. Basically what happened is, and those of you who saw it can verify this is true, I gave out a few secrets that the devs don't want you to know, and their response was both swift and merciless. We got a double-headed ogre who ended up adjacent to us somewhere here on D10. We have a lair entrance that is guarded by death yaks. It's just been a lot of nonsense. I don't know how we're actually going to go to the lair. And I don't remember what was here, but I think there was something really scary on this floor too. There's electric eels. They're okay. We can poisonous vapors those from max range. But I feel like there was maybe something else, but I don't remember. Can I have a look? Is it going to come up? Well, our game upgraded, that's nice to know. From 0.24A0230G536ED4E to 0.24A0232G49D9FF8. So that's good to know. It looks like the last thing in our list was just the two-headed ogre, so I don't know if there was anything else scary on D11. Well, I hope not, because if there was, I don't remember. So I might be walking straight back into it. We're training charms to get our spectral weapon a bit stronger. Invo we're pumping, stealth, long blades, fighting. And I really don't know how we kill death yaks to get into lair. Maybe, so we're back to 4 pips of piety. Maybe if we have greater healing and we're fighting one at a time. Oh, that hurts. Let's reset that fight. Yeah, so one at a time with greater healing backup, we might be able to fight one death yak at a time. But I don't know, I'm not entirely confident about that. We have what? 10.6 stealth. Maybe we could sneak into lair. Also not confident about that. Okay, well I just got majorly debated. There was one centaur, so I thought, okay, I'll step adjacent to it. And then there was a second one there, so I thought, okay, well I'll step between them. And then there's a third one. That's not fair. Oh, this centaur was dumb. He stepped in. Oh, never mind, we're getting advanced tactics here. I kind of don't want to randomly die. That was kind of stupid. I was just standing there, poisonous vapor. I was poison vaping him, but in the process, nearly dying. I mean, we do only have 8 AC and 4 shield, which isn't a lot. So I can't get too cocky. Actually, how do we fight death yaks with 8 AC and 4 shield and only 9 evasion? Yeah, I don't know. Oh well. Let's head towards those eels and we'll deal with those. Okay, we can step back around the corner. He should tick out. We're near starving. Okay, good. The centaur stepped back in. We've got white imps turning up, but we have cold resistance, so that's fine. I'm just going to start backing up. I'm just checking if we end up starving, we can eat stuff. The Naga life, walking in slowly to close distance to a ranged enemy. You know what? I really want a regular shield. That would make me feel a lot better about this character. What was this short sword? It's a short sword of venom. Well, we've still got a +2 dagger venom. I think we'll switch to the +3 short sword of venom. It doesn't stab as well, but I don't know, we're sort of not relying on stabbing anyway. Alright. Yeah, this is one of those sort of ice-themed floors. There's going to be a lot of water, there's going to be a lot of eels everywhere, and we're probably going to meet some simulacra. Let's get away Don't want to die to random lightning bolts. Where are you? You're hanging out where it's going to be most inconvenient. There we go, that's better. We want to be able to get him from the edge of the screen. Well, this looks like a good time. I don't know if we've done this before, but this seems like a good Song of Slaying time. So we've got a good hallway here, so we can fight the yaks one at a time. I'm going to get slaying bonus as we do so. This is the downside of using a long blade with spectral weapon, because we're in a hallway. So say we had been using polearms, which is where spectral weapon really shines, it could then reach over us and help us. But not so here. Oh yeah, we have curare. I just remembered. How many curare do we have? Only 2. Okay. I mean, that could help us a bit with death yaks if you slow them. Alright, yeah, I think if we manage to connect our curare. And there's a blowgun in a store, right? For 100 gold? That's really not much. We have 500. I mean, I could get that. If that's a +8 blowgun, that will really help us. Even with only 2 curare, actually that's walking us near the double-header ogre. It's walking us right near it. Whatever. Oh, that's the other thing that was really hard. The swampworm vault. That was nasty too. Please don't be cursed. +10 blowgun? How is that possible? I thought I was being optimistic when I said a +8 blowgun, but sure, I'll take a +10 blowgun. I thought only artifacts could be enchanted past +9. This doesn't look like an artifact, right? It doesn't even say it can't be enchanted further. Have they just made it so that blowguns can go to +99? Do we have a enchant weapon? We don't. I'm curious to see if we can go further. But it doesn't say, right? I don't see it saying that it cannot be enchanted further. So maybe we can get a +99 blowgun. Alright, well that's nice to know. So +10 blowgun with curare needles should help us against the death yaks. That's really bizarre. I'm half tempted to pick up poison needles, but again, it doesn't really matter. You know what this makes me want to do though, now we have a +10 blowgun, is find some confusion and paralysis needles. That's not how you spell needle. I need some more needles. Well, I'll keep an eye out for any of those. Because your success with those special needles depends heavily on the enchantment of your blowgun. It's both that and your throwing skill, and the hit dice of the enemy. But anyway, suffice it to say that that blowgun will really help. Ha! Jebaited. That's a shot mimic. They suck. Such a letdown. How do we fight a water elemental? It sort of doesn't die to any of our poison stuff. What I want to do is just get in the open here so we can make a spectral weapon. And I kind of want to yell at it, but I don't know that there's not a whole bunch of other enemies who'll be drawn by the noise. Alright, well this worked. Oh, Quokka. So cute. It was a long time ago since we were nearly dying to a Quokka on D3. That was our Orcish Mines entrance. And it's sort of not good to just be auto-exploring on this floor. With these big stretches of open water, if we meet a few electric eels like that in the open, we could very easily die. But it looks like that's the only way we can go. Is there another downstairs somewhere? Looks like it. Let's pick a new downstairs. Oh yeah, no, I shouldn't. I don't know, messing around on this floor is really scary because this is where all the death yaks are. Is there a pass wall in our game? No. Hang on. Okay. Definitely not. For a second I thought there were bookshops in this game. Am I crazy? No, we just have some forms. Okay. But no pass wall. Alright, that's fine. I'm going to sing here. Sing the song of my people. Hang on. We're on the stairs and we've got a bunch of enemies that are turning up. So we can just camp here and get bonus slaying. Unfortunately, the bonus slaying does not help us with poisonous vapors, but that's okay. Our song has ended. Yeah, you see the dangers of moving with a Naga. I stepped in, which was into vision of the electric eel, and because our move was slow, it got to shoot 2 volleys of electric bolts. And another one. Yeah, you can see we just fought 4 electric eels. Say we'd walked through this open bit here, and then we'd met all 4 on our screen at once. Would have been rough times. Yeah, wow. Our flaming longsword's really good against the simulacrum. Hang on. Why does that hurt so much? Because it's a melee eye. Oh, that's rough. This is a Centaur Warrior Simulacrum. And it's okay. We're going to kill it really quickly with Spectral Weapon and a Flaming Longsword. But just for science, I think Heal Other would be really effective. What did I just do? Heal Other. Can you not get Simulacrum? Mindless. So that's suggesting that you can't heal other mindless things? Is that true? Well, it's not saying that. But it's suggesting to me that I can't pacify a mindless monster. Which I guess makes sense. Because maybe it can't figure out, hey, this thing's healing me, they're actually friendly. At some point, just because it's annoying me how quickly we hunger every time I cast spells, I might learn some more spell casting. But we're not really in a hurry for that. So we've done D11. Going to D12 sounds terrifying because the level of monsters that we can find there is sort of out of our class range. And because we're really slow, we can't even walk away from 10 speed monsters. But the alternative is we go fight Death Yaks. Alright, well let's give our plus 10 blowgun a whirl. See, I wish I weren't so stealthy. I actually wish that Death Yak had seen us there. Alright, there we go. This is perfect actually, it's at max range. So we're definitely going to hit it with the QRA. I'm going to try poisoning it. And he's walking out of vision. Let's hit him with the other QRA. We want him to be slow. For science, our heal other is now 67% chance. Wow. Okay, so when I last fought these guys, I think it was only about 30% chance. It looks like our invocations training has really helped us here. Okay, so that's really good. If this goes south, we'll just pacify him. I want to take him down. I definitely don't want to be fighting 2 Death Yaks at once. Okay, well that worked pretty well, although he was slowed. So our charms just got to 5, which is our endpoint there. And unfortunately we can't go pick up our other QRA. Let's go to a new stair. In order to get back to them, we'd have to fight through, and it looks like one of them mulched, which is kind of unlucky. So we're down to just one single curare. I'm going to go Shift X Control E to remove our exclusions. I want the other curare. Alright, we got one. Yeah, our other one marched. Unfortunate. Alright, round 2. Oh, the Death Yak again. No, I'm going to yell. We hear a bellow. We're too stealthy. Even though we're yelling, it still can't find us. Damn it. I don't want to be caught off the stairs. But it looks like that's what's happening. Okay, it's as sick as possible. Not slowed, but pretty nearly dead. Okay. I wasted a turn there by pulling out the wrong weapon. We pulled out our Staff of Poison, which I should be using when we're doing Poisonous Vapors. That's my bad. I think we've said our base strength is more than enough for a hybrid character. It's almost at plate armor range. So I think we're just going to keep going int. We feel stronger from our regular level up, and our skin feels tougher. So we've got +4 AC coming from our Serpentine tough skin right now. And that extra int we picked up helps us a bit with our spell hunger maybe. Probably not, but in theory it does. Oh, it looks like, we didn't march out final curare, that's good to know. So we've still got one. I'm going to pull out our blowgun in preparation for meeting more Death Yaks. But we might be finished now. I think we've killed 4. Okay, we're not meeting anymore. I'm going to go Shift X Control F. I'm going to explore around, just check there's no more Death Yaks hiding, lurking somewhere. Nope. Alright. So, well, we can go into lair now. Well, there you go. That's good to know. So we can technically fight Hydras. No, we can't. It's fine. We don't have to. I mean, we can, but we don't have to. We can heal other than. Yeah. We've got over 10 invocations. I think we'll be fine. Pacifying Hydras. Well, this is a nasty entrance. Can I hit them both with Ice Blast? Not really. Can we pacify them? It's saying unknown command. Uninterested. Do they have to see you? Is that why they're uninterested? Because surely we can pacify electric eels. Okay, yeah, they have to be seeing you. Yeah, it's a 92% chance. That's fine. It's like, there's no way that we can't pacify electric eels. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, I remember now when we first met the double-headed ogre in the dungeon. And he was still sleeping, and I tried a test pacify on him, and it said uninterested. I think that was probably just because he was still asleep and hadn't noticed us yet. I guess it's the same reasoning as with the mindless monster. If it hasn't seen you yet, it doesn't realize that you're healing it, so it doesn't know that you're friendly. Let's try this diamond ring that we just found instead of +3 dex. It's a C invis ring. Okay, that's entirely useless. And not just because I never put my C invis rings on. It's because we already have innate C invis. Does this dex ring do anything? So we got 9 evasion, 4 shield. No. Probably just slightly makes our attacks a bit more accurate. Okay, well there's a +3 Scimitar of Flaming, which is arguably better than our longsword, because the Scimitar is a higher base damage weapon. But Erica is really scary. Her confusion chance is probably pretty high. It's only 7%. Okay, well that's fine. We've got, protection from magic ring. Okay, so that's okay. How about we curare her though? She's still dangerous. She can put out a lot of damage. She's got Venom Bolt, which doesn't scare us too much, but Mystic Blast certainly does. I'm going to curare her. Okay, and then we're going to switch to the Staff of Poison. I'm going to remember this time, so that our Poisonous Vapors is stronger. And wow, we're actually killing her with the poison. Okay, well that's good to know. +3 Scimitar of Flaming. I wonder if that's better. So if we have a look, a longsword has a base damage of 9, and a scimitar has a base damage of 11. Okay, I think it's just better. So +2 base damage is in some ways you might think equivalent to +2 slaying, but it's even better because the base damage gets multiplied by your weapon skill and your strength. So yeah, let's switch to the scimitar. Which means we have a flaming longsword, so maybe we want to blow some brand weapons, but I don't know. I think a scimitar of flaming is perfectly acceptable for this point in the game. Spiny frogs we should be fine with. We just walk up to it and stab it. I could have pulled out a short blade and we probably would have actually killed it, but that's fine. Wow, we just failed Spectral Weapon twice in a row at 8%. That was a bit unlucky. 14 steel for a scimitar, that's already where we're going. Yeah. Is that true? Yeah, okay, so the skill required for Mindalay is the same for a longsword and a scimitar, but the scimitar is just better. Fair enough. Here's our first Hydra. I'm going to try to get away from it so we get the most attempts at pacifying it as possible if we need to. I'm going to Ice Blast it to wake it up, and let's test now. So heal other 71%. Okay, that's pretty amazing. I think we just try some hexes. We can start trying to fight it, and then if this goes horribly wrong, we can heal other, but we won't need to because we're chopping off heads. That was pretty simple, or pretty straightforward. Alright, well round 2, let's go. Round 2 fight. Can I do anything to it from max range? Hit it with a flaming charge. I'll try disintegration. Nope. We got it that time. Alright, we're going to try to fight it again. Yeah, we're just chopping heads off. Unfortunately, our spectral weapon faded away, so that's kind of unfortunate. But yeah, okay, that's good. We don't even need our pacifier, we're just straight up fighting Hydras with 9 AC. Doesn't sound good on the face of it, but we're alright. There's a second scroll of teleportation, which is nice. Let's drop stones. I don't know why we're still picking those up. Let's pull out our short sword of venom. Let's see if we can stab it. We can. Alright, that's really good. We've got, yeah, almost 12 stealth and effectively 6 short blades. So we stab it pretty effectively. That was a Wand of Clouds, which we should absolutely 100% be picking up. It's marked as red because Ellie doesn't like it if you ever roll negative energy clouds. But with 0 evocations, I don't think it's even possible. I feel like someone told me you got to have at least 8 evocations to even have a chance at rolling negative energy clouds. So this is 100% safe for us to use. The other clouds, so poison, mephitic, cold, fire, Ellie doesn't care about any of those. And they're the low ones that you'll get with no evocations training. So note to self, don't train evocations. Not that I needed that incentive not to, but if we do that, we're going to potentially render our Wand of Clouds unusable. Alright. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be walking around near starving, because if I have to cast a spell, then we're gonna have to have a mid-battle snack, which isn't advised. Hey, gloves. Cool. That's an extra AC. We're carrying around this glowing plate armor. I should just try that, just because I'm curious. Okay, cursed plus 0 plate armor, great. Had to know. And this is still our best body armor, I think, just a robe of cold resistance. We've never found, so I like Troll of the Armors at this stage of the game on my hybrids. Some sort of magical ringmail would be nice too, but yeah, we've never found anything. Just the artifact of ringmail that also had minus telly on it, so unacceptable. This is a 5-headed Hydra, so we fought one of those before, that's okay. Yeah, our spectral weapon really does not last long. I feel like we should train more charms and hexes so that it doesn't time out so quickly. Because it keeps timing out as we try to fight a single Hydra, and then I either spend a turn casting it again or fight without it, which I don't like. Well, let's train a bit more spell casting. That will up our spell power a bit too. We'll bring it to maybe 5. And let's train, we're going to focus hexes and charms, and we'll just take it up to maybe 6. And then we'll assess from there if that's working a bit better. Training a lot of things at once, but that's okay. It seems like here in Lair, our invocations is sufficiently powerful against this stuff. And note that a lot of the more dangerous enemies here, such as Hydras, are mindless, so we actually have pretty good odds at pacifying them if we need to. So I'm going to stop focusing invocations for now. We might focus it again in the future, but I think for the current second we're fine. Let's see if we can sneak up and stab this guy. Where's my short sword? We can. As I always like to say, the fights are much easier when you don't actually have to fight. I'm going to switch my sword and my staff around because I keep switching to the one I don't mean to. Alright, run Drakes, that's fine. Oh, he saw us. He noticed, he woke up, but he never actually noticed us. Oh, it's because the spiny frog croaked. Croaked in more ways than one. Oh god, sometimes I hurt myself as you say that with the torment. Layer 3. We feel an oppressive heat. Well, this is no good unless that ring up there is fire resistance, because we have no way to get RF. And going into a volcano without RF, also true of an ice cave as a Naga, is really not good, because if you get stuck in clouds, you move really slowly, so you take a whole boatload of damage potentially. Do we even have resistance potions? Maybe, but we don't know. And only one magic mapping. I'm going to say that we're just going to chill. We're going to sing, so we get some slang bonus here. No, I don't want to fight all these yaks at once. I say as I fight a whole bunch of yaks at once. Oh, we're actually dying here. Alright, let's throw out a greater healing. I note that we've made it to 5 pips of piety, so we now have access to divine vigor. This greatly increases your maximum health and magic points depending on your invocation skill, and your current ones increase. So if you have a really nasty fight, you can do this preemptively to get a bunch more HP. So I guess that's one way to walk through fire clouds, but let's create a heal. Alright, that's better. Oh god, we're actually dying to this stuff. That's so embarrassing. Let's create a heal again. I mean, we're actually straight up dying to this. Well, we're just gonna keep greater healing so we don't die to this stuff. But oh, this is so embarrassing. Let's go minor heal. Lesser heal is actually more efficient in terms of healing per piety. I don't want to die though. These guys can do 18 damage. Let me just throw out some more lesser heals. And if we are going to die, I'll throw out a major. Alright, well that was really nasty. Turns out that with our low defenses, we can't even fight a few yaks at once. Alright, well, I would like to try to make a play at finding the volcano. Certainly, this might be RF, but I don't want to walk up there with this low HP. So I think I'm just going to lesser heal a bunch. Lesser heal doesn't cost much piety, and we're just going to heal back up to full like that. We'll just spam it. Alright, you saw there, I don't know how many times we used it, but we didn't drop below 5 pips of piety. So we found a new paralysis wand. Is this going to be RF? Is this going to be an amazing pull? No, but it's plus 5 protection, so I'll take it. Alright, now we can fight yaks. We've got 15 AC. Come at me, yak bros. Let's see if we can find this volcano. It's distant, so that means it's kind of close. I don't know, I don't think we should go in. I mean, here it is. If we end up in fire, we can just spam greater healing maybe. Alright, well we got here pretty quick. Let's go grab this. We can import actually this identify scroll and we'll test our potions. Maybe we've got resistance here. It's might. Okay, not quite resistance, but I'll take it. And let's import that agility too. So weakly. Is this one we can do? I don't know. I think this is so foolhardy to try to do a volcano as a Naga without any RF. Okay, well we can get the lava snakes with poison, and if we need to, we've got a 93% pacify chance. Alright, so I'm not too afraid of the lava snakes, it turns out. But we don't know what other horrors are in here. Fire bats, we can take those too. What if this goes horribly wrong? We don't have any blink scrolls. We'll just have to ask Ellie for divine protection and then just try to bail. I don't like how the steam clouds block us from using poisonous vapors. And actually, while we're walking around doing poisonous vapors, we should have this stuff of poison out. You know what I'd really like to find? Passage of Galubriel. That would be pretty useful. I can't get him because he's already standing in a cloud. There we go. And again. Alright, the lava snakes go down. The thing I'm worried about is we're going to meet like a fire crab or something. Or sometimes fire dragons. I don't think this is a fire dragon layout though. The one that has a fire dragon is kind of unique. But say a fire crab. Although it's... I don't think fire crabs are intelligent. So maybe we can pacify that as well. I don't know. The point is, I feel very uneasy in here. I gotta breathe. I keep holding my breath. It's just as we're walking. I don't want to run into a bunch of scary enemies without RF at all. Oh, that's too many things. Stealth for the win. I'm never gonna smack talk stealth ever again. That's not true. I definitely will. How did that lava snake get behind us? That was very sneaky. Oh, we miscast it? There we go. You keep standing in the clouds. I'm gonna jinx it, but I like how we haven't found any fire clouds, any areas just with fire clouds around. There are some. I'm gonna X out this door. I'm just gonna check there are no other lava snakes or the like in this middle bit. So I'm gonna go Shift X Control F to forget the floor. Okay, we're good. And I'm really nervous about this. This might have fire crabs in it. Oh, it's got a Hell Knight. Paralysis 1 on a Hell Knight. 28% chance. Do we still have vulnerability? We do. So we can probably... I think we can hex a Hell Knight. I also see a chainmail of fire resistance. Where did I see that? Oh, the Hell Knight was wearing that. Okay, but there's probably a ringmail of fire resistance. Can we apport stuff through a statue? Please tell me you can. You can't. Okay. I was going to say, if we could yoink that, that would give us the RF we desperately need. But apparently not. Are these guys poison resistant? They are. Oh, he ended up right next to us. Pacify chance. 82%. Okay, so we can just fight him. Okay, good. I was really hoping there'd be fire resistance in this room, but no. Oh, fire ugly things. That's an evening star of flaming. Alright, hang on. We've got Curare, right? Okay. I'm gonna yell. See if we can bring this red ugly thing to us so we can Curare it. We missed. How do you miss with a +10 blowgun? That's not even possible. 75% pacify chance. That's fine. We'll be fine. Okay, we're fine. Not even close. But really, how do you miss? How can you miss? Oh dear. Okay, that's a demon. Demons are the things that we are least effective at pacifying, I think, if I remember from last episode correctly. So how are we going to do this? If we can fight this stuff one at a time, that was a demon trident. That was a demon trident. Oh, I want that real badly. The thing is, Longblades don't... Yeah, Longblades don't cross-train with Demon Trident, so I don't think we're going to make that switch. But yeah, the Demon Trident with Spectral Weapon play would be really strong. If we had been training, say, maces and flails, or even axes, both of which cross-train with polearms, I think I'd make that change. But I don't think I'd do it like this. How do I might be better just to yell, and because we're stealthy, things might not be able to actually follow us very well. Okay, well that seems to work. So we got one red ugly thing. Oh, here they all come. Alright, can we pacify the gargoyle? He's uninterested. I think because he hasn't seen us. He has seen us now. Oh, nice. We reached level 13. So we now become... Our tail grows strong enough to constrict our enemies. So that makes us a lot stronger in melee right now. And let's see if we can pacify this guy. Uninterested. So his hit dice is just too high for us to ever get. Well, that's a worry. Alright, well let's say this might be about to go all sorts of nasty. So paralysis on him is 15. Okay. Alright. Let's go a Divine Vigor and get a bunch of extra hit points. We're at 118 right now. We got to 141. Okay, that's good. We got the ugly things coming at us though. I don't like that. We're gonna try to pacify those guys Fail a 75% chance. We got that one. We've got major healings. Alright, yeah, we've dropped from 5 pips of piety, but that's alright. Let's try to heal the other guy. We failed again, so we failed twice now on these 75% pacify chances. Alright, we got him that time, and we drop to half HP. Alright. I like that our neutral ugly things are hurting the Molten Gargoyle, but I think we need to heal here. So let's go a greater healing. Because this is really, really nasty. We don't have any RF against the Molten Gargoyle, and we know there's a Smoke Demon and at least 2 Hell Knights wandering around. So I sort of don't want to Ice Blast him because it's going to make a bunch of noise. Can I disintegrate him? 30% chance. Let's just give it a go. We got it. Okay, that's sick. He's about to die. Okay, we'll just wait. Alright, we make it to 6 for our charms. Let's get out of the way of these neutral ugly things so they don't decide to attack us. Don't attack me, bro. Here's the Smoke Demon. 15% chance to paralyze him. Pacify? 38% chance. You know what? That's pretty good. I think we can just fight him. Okay, we're on fire. We're on fire. Okay, he dies. We make it to 6 hexes. As long as the Hell Knights don't turn up, they don't. We're okay. Alright, this is going better than expected. I thought this was going to be a complete bloodbath with no RF, but we've killed the ugly things and the Molten Gargoyle. We've now just got the Hell Knights. I say that, but again, no RF, and that's a Demon Trident, so... What is a Demon Trident of Flaming? Okay, I should have known. We can try to Curare him. Got him. Pacify chance, 37%, not bad. You know what? We got a door here. All right, let's abuse the door and poison. All right, so we're gonna try to throw out some poisonous vapors here. He's walking away. Oh, he blinked. Wow, he blinked away. All right, that actually helps us. What is he doing? He's just standing up there. We feel electric. What is that? Oh, because we miscast. Alright, so he stepped up to the door now. But he's as sick as possible. So, again, we're probably going to get punished for this. But the devs don't want you to know how broken this is. We shut the door. Hell Knight's going to open the door. And in doing so, as we go back and forwards, it's going to tick out to the poison. Alright, well, we're claiming the demon... Oh, wait! Oh, of course, it's alright. Ellie doesn't let you use Demon Tridents. It's okay. Although, do I want it? I'm going to bring it out anyway. There's a strat that you can do. So, you can switch between the good gods. So let's say you want to use a Demon Blade, or you want to use a Demon Trident, or even a Demon Whip. Any of the 3. And you're playing either Ellie or Zin. You can switch to the Shining One, go do some of Crypt, get to 6 Piety, bless the weapon, and then switch back to Ellie or Zin. And then because you've got a holy weapon, you can use it. But yeah, that's going to be a while. Oh, there's still one more guy. Is there? Because that's a scimitar. He had a scimitar of flaming. Did he randomly die? That doesn't seem right. Well, anyway, let's quickly put this ringmail fire resistance on. So now, when and if we meet this Hell Knight, we've got RF. And this is going to be our regular armor, I think, because it ups our AC. Let me check. We're 16 and 8. This is 15 and 9. So yeah, it ups our AC by 1. Lets us have RF or RC because we've got Rings of Ice, but not any other fire resistance. And it doesn't hurt our spellcasting too much. I'm going to take this Evening Star too, because it's a good base weapon. And we're checking this ring mail. It might be more highly enchanted. It's +0. It is not. So where did this other Hell Knight go? Did it? I'm trying to think, because there were There were neutral monsters. Maybe he died to neutral monsters? That doesn't seem right. Oh, it's +0 scimitar flaming. Okay, never mind. It actually told us. I'm gonna go Shift X Control F because we have. Okay, he's not in here. See, and that's probably his scimitar. So I guess he died to neutral monsters, which is interesting. All right. Well, we actually successfully completed the volcano, which is surprising. I was expecting to die horribly. Ellie gave us a big hand in there, both with the pacifiers, we don't have it anymore, but the vigor and the greater healings. Without those, we would have been in a lot of trouble. I say that, but when do you not have a god when you're playing demigod? Anyway, so that's it for now. Join me in the next one. We'll try to finish off left. Yeah, that's it. See you then.